Chiesa. Kuchka gets it back. Parma are another team that have been in the media spotlight just recently, and with good reason. They have rung the changes.
Yeah, and you get the feeling that they're still very much on a learning curve, so it'll be interesting to see just how much they've managed to absorb in pre-season.
Darmian opts to play it back, and that's sprayed out wide. Has a go! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Kurtic battles to win it back. Parma, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Barzagli. Chiesa. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hit long and direct. Gets good distance on it. Dust needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Cutrone really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Decent looking ball. That's the throw. Darmian. And it's Darmian. A chance! Ribery. Foot in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dust. Dust was alert to the possibilities, and they've been caught out here. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Kuchka. Gets it upfield. Oh, good interception. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Parma can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Dost. Fabio Coentrão pumps it into the area. Chiesa. Ribery. It's come loose. Looking to break out here. And it's Gervinho. Just about up to the hour now. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Has a hit! Really well taken goal.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Parma have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Fiorentina take the lead, 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Gervinho spreads it towards... Has a pop!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Caramo. Caramo! And he's shown... Tries a shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Parma grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Fiorentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cutrone. And it's played forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Oh, well played. He saw that coming.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And that is that. It's a so-so start. Don't draw too many conclusions from that. Early days. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Both managers may not admit it in public, but privately they may have taken a draw before a ball was kicked. Avoiding defeat keeps enthusiasm and spirit high, so plenty to remain buoyant about here.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Parma had to settle for a point on opening day. Not ideal, but better than nothing. Floats one over, right through the middle. He's one-on-one, going for goal! Filip Juricic drives it forward, breaks on here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gervinho. Gervinho. Now it's Gervinho. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Dost. Sassuolo seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Gervinho looking to get on the end of this. Kučka with the foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Over to the left. Gervinho. Dost. Dost! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Parma really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And help's available out wide. Goes for... There it is! Bruno Alves. Kurtic. Decent progress down the left. Approaching the half-hour mark. No goals as yet. Out of play for a goal kick. Out to the right. Kučka. And the through ball is intercepted. Ferrari. Ferrari goes upfield. Kurtic. Dost. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Bruno Alves. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Toljan. Berardi has come loose. He's going after it. Hurls himself at it. Can he shoot? Filip Juricic. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Parma head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. There's the start of the second half.
Parma clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Gets into some space. Time to deliver. And he's cut it out. Out to the left it goes. And here's Kurtic. Kirikesh, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. He gets past his man. Berardi with the delivery. Up to meet it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Parma are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double real chance! That was a matter of inches.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Kurtic. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. And it's Coentrao. Filip Juricic with a good steal, well played. Now it's Berardi. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. And it's got through. Karamo! And through to the goalkeeper. Hoists it forward. Juricic. Kurtic. And it's Damian. Damian. Fabio Coentrao. Damian. Here it comes.
Do they stick or twist? Caught.
Has a pop! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Sassuolo have to get it into the box and quickly. Fabio Coentrao. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Berardi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cuts it out. Kirikesh battles to win it back. Looking to break out here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Palmer take the... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Palmer, leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Parma are sitting on 4 points after two games, a win, a draw, Jim, so far.
Yeah, I'd say a reasonable start, Peter. You know, one in which I've seen more positives than negatives, and I think from their viewpoint, they can improve now with every game.
Dost. Out to the right. Out towards the flank. And a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to...
Kuchka has given away a free kick. Martinez. Martinez! He's pulled off a fine save.
Martinez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Martinez. It's Lukaku! 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 Parma are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Caught offside that time. So it is still 0-0. Dost! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Damian. Gets his head to it! Dost is flagged offside. Padelli gets it upfield. Dost. Gervinho. Skriniar gets rid without sophistication. Damian. Gets away from his opponent. Hurls himself at it. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Eriksson. Alexis Sanchez with a delicate ball. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Played into space out wide. He's left his man. Striding forward, facing... Dost hits it! It's there! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Parma draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Brozovic. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Vecino. Kuczka is the guilty party there. He's gone for it! And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Parma go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Coentrao played into the diving header! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header and he timed that to perfection.
Parma grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Skriniar tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. Now it's Candreva going through. Dust is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Darmian sticks in a foot to win it back. Dust plays it out to the flank. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vecino, he gets past his man. He's there, goes for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
So there's going to be another change here. Kurtic. Coentrao. And help's available out wide. Gervinho. Here's the delivery. Sanchez drives it forward. And it's Eriksen. Battles to win it back. Gervinho. Well, it is coming up to that point in the game where this defence is going to have to stay sharp in order to avoid the well-documented lapses that have befallen them in recent weeks. Brozovic. Kurtic gets it back. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's not going to get that. Across the field it goes. Stefan de Vrij. Godin. Alexis Sanchez. Brozovic. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chance to break. Gervinho tries to stroke it through. Fence can get it clear. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Martinez. And Martinez! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
And it's Gervinho. Kurtic provides an outlet. That intervention was very necessary. Eriksen goes looking. Martinez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nicely measured pass. Now the counter. He's got away. Dost. Dost hits it!
Dust really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
And time is up. Parma have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistency
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Udinese are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Big chance! Coentrao battles to win it back. Gervinho. Kurtic plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Gervinho. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Well, that's where he wants it. It's come loose. That's great strength on the ball. Prödl plays it forward. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Dashing forward at pace. Udinese have a free kick. He's gone for goal. It's anyone's chance.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Udinese have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added dust!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Played out to the right. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. This could spell danger. Has a pop! Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. Shapes to shoot! Udinese get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
It's being played forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And it's half-time here. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Parma don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played into the middle, up to meet it! In it goes! The second half sparks straight into life!
Parma are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Darmian. And help's available out wide. Header! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And he's going long. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barzagli goes looking. Into the middle. Gervinho. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Just about up to 75 minutes. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's gone for it! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Fired deep towards the back post.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now can he fit? Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Forward it goes. Darmian plays it forward. Karamo.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Over to the left. And there's a long ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bruno Alves. And it's Gervinho. Gervinho. Kotic. He's gone for it. Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Parma complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments.
And time is up. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Parma leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.